an expeditious gynecology. T.I. knows that I am not his daughter, and however, I am still a virgin. I am an I Hate Vicky Villainess, and after shanking and stabbing her way through the line, she finally gets to sink her teeth into the Popeye's murder sandwich. My co-host, Ari Kiki.
I knew it was gonna happen, I just didn't know how.
Sorry, I feel like I should redo that.
I mean, you can.
I stumbled a little bit.
You also make them really mouthy.
Well, I mean...
You do make them really mouthy. Sometimes like, oh girl, we're drinking, you're trying to do all that.
Oh,
ow! I hurt myself.
See, there you go, instant karma.
How did I hit myself with the rubber band?
Welcome back, you bitch.
I wasn't gone.
Well.
Cheers.
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 Yeah, all you hear is ice. Welcome to the latest episode of this fucking messy mess, the Shade Parade.
Mm-hmm.
Hey
Sorry.
DJ, what the fuck?
Hi.
Really? Hey DJ, how you doing?
I'm well. I'm quite well.
Are you? I said it smelled like pussy and heart attacks when I came in here.
So she's having sex again.
Oh, so I'm actually... I don't get the headaches anymore. Let's just say that. What the fuck?
Oh, she said, fuck you.
Said to keep going.
Oh.
You don't get headaches anymore.
I don't get headaches anymore,
Okay,
so I think I'm good to go.
So you continue to experiment even though your doctor told you not to, basically.
I couldn't help it. I needed to
You needed to release the beast. Yeah, you needed to let some energy go. I understand. I understand.
God.
Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be released.
How have you been, girl?
I'm good. I've actually been really good. It's been a crazy long week. How was your
I
week?
cannot wait for this weekend to be over.
Yeah, I can't wait for... Well, this weekend... What's happening this weekend? Do you have a bunch of shit happening?
Yes, that's true.
Oh, wow.
I fucked up. This weekend, so I have my karaoke on Friday at Gym Bar.
Oh!
And
What time
then
is that?
8 o'clock.
Ah.
And then I have Riot at Stonewall. That's at 10 o'clock as well.
I'm gonna try to drop by.
That's cute. I'm there till 4 in the morning. And then I was supposed to be doing the original opening Sunday for Crazy Boozy Brunch at Lucky Chang's new location for Sundays.
But
2 weeks ago. But I was in Atlantic City with Ike, so I couldn't do it.
Oh, okay. Alright. So you're doing it this weekend?
Correct, but
Oh,
I agreed
bitch.
to it not realizing that
That
it
you
was...
have already all the shit that you were going on?
Correct, because I get home after Riot at like 5 or 6 in the morning.
Yep.
To then have to be back in full drags by noon.
Yep.
Party.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's magical.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's hopefully, and it's 2 brunch seatings on top of that, so it's not like just one show. It's,
So you did you?
I'm gonna be so over my life on Sunday.
I will text you promptly on Monday just to see how crusted over your eyes are.
Oh, and then at work or my day job, one of my coworkers is out taking care of family in their home, so I've kind of come into place to like fill in for her partially, and it's been real crazy because it's during our holiday rush right now.
Oh.
Everyone's like ordering stuff for their holiday windows, and we've been going crazy shipping stuff out.
Yeah.
Party.
That sounds like...
I've been so exhausted.
Yeah, I can't even understand. Like, do you sleep? Like, how do you not sleep?
I jerk off before I go to bed, and then I put the
Wow.
What?
I was looking for the slurp.
No, it's more like none of it wants to work.
That's what I was looking for. They
They
all got moved around. They all relocated.
Yeah, I should have just made it alphabetical.
The redlining. I don't understand it.
There was a theme to it.
Oh no.
But yeah, I've just been out of it. Like, I think Hector hit me up on Tuesday. It was like, "Hey, girl, I'm over at mess hall. If you want to come
the bitch was like, "Hey, I'm at mess hall. It's a fucking Tuesday. Let's go get fucking shit faced on a Tuesday." Bitch, absolutely.
Well,
not.
it's her Friday. That's the problem.
I am fighting through this week. I am fighting to get through this week. If I start drinking on Tuesday, it is all downhill from there. Like, there's just no way.
Yeah. I co-sign Thursday because Friday's usually
Thursday, yeah. Thursday I can definitely get a little like...
messy.
And,
That's the time you go with.
I mean, I'm at work for the night at home.
You get all like. But yeah, I've been so out of it, so tired after I get off of work, yeah, like my foot's been hurting, my back's been hurting. I'm like falling apart, feeling old and shit, which is great. I turned 37 in 2 months.
Oh. Wait, you're younger than me?
Fuck you, DJ.
I thought at least maybe like a year.
Fuck you.
Or the same year?
Once again.
Oh.
I'm doing the visual, but no one can hear the sounds.
Oh my god.
If you're just walking in, we're recording our episode for this week. We have sound effects on our end, which you will have to listen to the podcast to catch on Friday, which is tomorrow.
Yep, bright and early.
But yeah, so tell
If
me
you
about...
stick around, it'll be in a few hours.
that's you. You usually get a message like, why did I just turn into that goofy laugh?
What the
So how was
hell?
your week, girl? Full disclosure, I guess, or whatever.
My week was cool.
It was Halloween week.
Yeah.
Well, the
so
cap of that.
we recorded on Wednesday last week because we normally record on Thursdays, but Halloween was Thursday last week.
And
So
we do.
we recorded on Wednesday. So Thursday I went to the Halloween parade.
Oh, you did that.
Yeah,
Oof.
like briefly.
I did that
And-
once in my life and never again.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it every year. You can see all the costumes.
Well, I made the mistake of when I went, I was dressed up as
Hey,
Black Cat.
DJ, we can hear all that.
Yeah.
You can?
Yes, it's on the microphone.
She's over here like putting scissoring on the headphones.
Oh.
I was dressed up as Black Cat, and I was like early in my non-drag career, so it was
Black Hat?
Black Cat from Marvel.
Black Hat.
Black Cat.
Black Cat. Oh, okay. I
The
think it's
titties out,
I think
fur,
it's a black
white
hat.
fur, and black.
a black hat.
But I wasn't used to walking in heels, so I had bought these boots from like Spencer's and spent the entire night. This is one of the queens, and I ended up crashing at a friend's house because I couldn't make it home. Because I didn't bring it. It was before I was smart enough to bring like a change of heels.
Riveting story.
Back to you. Back to you, Roz.
So we did like a little bit of the parade. The parade was mostly like breaking apart by the time I got downtown because I decided to do like makeup.
Yeah, I saw.
Like I did a full costume.
She
I
got
dressed
a-
up as Aang, the Last Airbender. And I had like a full bald cap.
In your color?
No, I had to make it my color. I bought it and it came in white people. And that is a different shade altogether.
Yeah,
Then,
I actually saw the process. I think you put like a makeup stick.
Yeah,
paint stick.
I had to put the
You
bald
paint
cap
stick.
on. I had to paint stick the whole thing, which like kind of disturbed the bald cap. So like halfway through the night,
You
the shit
applied it?
It was kind of wrinkled.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah,
So she went
yeah.
from being young Aang to old Aang.
yeah, because then like it got like all creased and wrinkled at the top of it. It was weird.
Maybe it's the chemicals.
The chemicals.
Yeah, whatever's in this, like the
Oh
makeup.
well, I also got a latex ball cap, which like you don't. That's like a shitty, like it's a shitty version of a ball cap. If you really want to get like
You want to go high end.
high end quality shit, you would definitely not use.
What should you
latex.
use?
I think like silicone. Like that would definitely blend the edges a little bit better, but I did not.
Sorry. You did not. Point blank period.
No, I didn't.
And you all dressed up in theme.
Yeah, we were all dressed up like characters from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Who's the new white guy in the group?
That is
That's
Theo.
my second time seeing him around.
That's Theo. That's one of my boyfriend's like best friends from like
from
forever.
school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just from like from
Oh,
forever
okay.
ago. And he dressed up as Zuko. My boyfriend dressed up as Sokka. And we all yeah. I know. This
Let's
is
continue
like,
because someone here knows.
this is just like yeah. Fine.
Continue. It's your story. Tell it. Tell your story, sister.
So I helped make both of our costumes.
Mm-hmm.
I did everyone's makeup.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I lost my wallet that night.
Yeah, I saw that on your Insta story. I was
Yeah.
like, oh girl.
But see, like, I was having a good time, and like everything that was in my wallet was replaceable. So like,
I can't
except
be
for the
that person.
cash, like I literally have everything back except for my ID at this point, and the wallet. It's like I'll just rebuy the wallet because I got it on Amazon, and everything else is back. Like I already have it. Like I already have a new debit card. I already have.
I
new
carry
credit
too much shit
cards,
with me, so it wouldn't work for me.
Yeah. See, no, I carry.
I'm a woman. I'm a woman.
She's a woman.
I carry like 20 credit cards and like.
Why? All at the same time? Do you need them all all at the same time?
Listen, I'm not asking you for
Do
your
you
2
buy
cents.
things online? Do
I'm
you
not a
clean out your
fountain.
table?
You can keep your 2 pennies and throw them somewhere else.
I was saying, maybe you can leave this shit somewhere else. You can leave it at home. It's fine.
My fingers are not like, it does not want to receive anything I touch tonight.
It's okay.
Can I move it over a little bit just so I feel more comfortable?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, sorry, I hit the spirits. I awoke the spirits.
I need more peach.
So, we went to Webster Hall after.
That's where you lost your
the
wallet.
parade. Yeah. Well, no, I lost my wallet before then.
What?
But so.
It's probably like in a bodega.
Oh no, it's probably in the middle of the street somewhere.
How did you lose your wallet? Oh, because you had no pockets.
I had no pockets. I literally said to myself, it would have taken me 15 extra minutes to cut out fabric and to
make a
sew a
pocket
pocket
somewhere.
into this fucking pants. Because I made my entire outfit. Like
You
I
didn't have
made
a
it.
pocket. Where did you have your wallet?
I stuffed it in between my underwear and my like body, and like
And your underwear was too big and it just slid out the bottom, pretty much.
no.
There were certain materials missing in the underwear, I'm sure.
There was an ass missing in my
Elastic.
underwear. So, like,
She was wearing a jock, I'm sure.
It's
It's Halloween, the weather was nice.
It's
like 70
Halloween. The
degrees
weather was
inside.
nice. I was
She's like-
out in public.
She's barely
like,
wearing fabric as it is. She's like, let me just let the cheeks breathe.
Yeah. I mean, and if you
I know her.
you catch a D, then maybe like come on, like
Oh my god. Oh.
I want to ask you questions, but I'm going to ask off.
it's mostly for bathroom selfies, honestly. So so we get to Webster Hall and I realized I lost my wallet halfway there.
How did you get in without your ID?
I have a picture of my ID on my phone.
Oh my god.
Is that even...
Because-
Yeah, did they take that?
Yeah, well, yeah, because I had to prove I have it on my phone
This
because I've had to
minor-looking black
send
kid.
it for something.
She always knows she's 12.
Well, she asked me
They're like, this is my cousin's ID, it's on my phone.
she asked me like my birthday, and she was like, okay, yeah, sure, here.
She didn't care.
And my boyfriend like leaned in. He was like, "Oh, thank you so much for helping us." And she goes, "Oh yeah, he's like 10 years over the limit anyway, so it doesn't really matter." And I was just like,
What were they expecting?
"Excuse me?
Gag
Excuse me?
at the door.
What? How dare you?" It's just,
That's so rude.
Gag at the door, like...
this is how we start the evening.
But let me ask you,
Okay, that's fine.
were you 10 years older than most of the crowd?
No, not once I got inside. Once I got inside, it was very mixed. It was like everybody, like your high school guidance counselor and the bitch like that was taking tickets at the MTA were all calling out of work the next day. Like we were all there.
You know how I picture in my head? You seen that video of the black woman, I think she's an MTA worker, dancing to herself in the chair?
Oh, yeah.
On the subway, like...
Yeah. Really feeling whatever she's listening to.
Yeah.
Can you please stop throwing that in my face? I don't know what the scent is, but I'm not a fan.
It's like it's supposed to be strawberry, but you know...
It's synthetic. It's like...
Synthetic strawberries.
Yeah.
I can taste it.
Yeah, it's like...
They don't taste like strawberries.
It don't. It's like fake pastries or something.
Oh, like a bear claw. No.
Bear claw. I'm so mad that's what you go to. What else happened this week? Yeah.
Well, I called out at work Friday because there was just literally no.
As soon as you told me you were going out Thursday night, I was like, yeah, she's not gonna live.
Yeah, no, there was no way. And like I lost my wallet, so there was literally no way that I could get to work. Like I had no resources.
No way to like order Uber on her phone or like.
I mean, if
I know you wasn't going to.
I wasn't gonna fucking order an Uber.
I
Bitch,
know.
the fuck?
But
The fuck?
she's making it sound like she has no way of walking out of the house.
I mean, no. I mean, like, if I wanted to, yeah, I could have spent money to go to work. But like, who the fuck is doing that?
That's so ghetto.
I said what I said. No.
Oh, they're friends now, by the way. Anyway, I then like Saturday went
Yeah,
to
I think I got that right.
a
And I'm trying to remember who no is Nini.
So Saturday I went to this like hookah place and like did hookah and I made some more merchandise for the website. For both of the websites, for my website and for Shade Parade. And I need to get my website up and popping like
Yes, you do.
like today.
So you're paying for
It
it.
is the time to be selling.
Yeah, I need to advertise.
Yeah, you need to get some shit up.
No, I have shut up.
Well, you need to be telling people.
That's right.
What are you gonna tell people?
You can buy my merchandise on rtp.mess.com.
So you had to think about that one for a
I
second.
sure did. I'm still trying to get through like the 250 glossy fucking business cards I ordered like 2 years ago.
Oh,
So I
damn.
can't get. I don't want to get new cards made until I get through the ones I have.
Is that the one with you naked on the back?
Yes.
feel that.
Oh.
So Sunday I saw Harriet at the Magic Johnson Theater.
How was that experience?
Okay, yes, please. Give me the rundown for this one.
Okay, so a lot of people, Harriet's getting a lot of shit online. And
Was it made by white people or black people?
It was definitely made by black people. I actually have a loose connection to the director who makes this movie.
Mm-hmm.
My boyfriend's aunt is the director.
That's not loose. That's like 2 degrees, girl.
Well, I've been in her house. I talked to her. I know this person, and I know a lot of people are like online trying to like trash this movie without having ever seen it, and it's kind of disheartening. It's a little annoying. Like, I think that it has its. I do see where people take problem with it, where like there are points in the movie where you feel like slavery isn't being depicted as like ferociously or as like accurately as it actually was, because like everything
We've seen
that,
it.
yeah, everything else that we've seen of slavery is like trauma and torture, and it's visceral, and it's hard to watch. This movie definitely, I don't want to say glosses over it, but it gives you a very palatable version of what slavery would have been.
That's so It's so hard to hear. It's so weird to hear that, like a palatable version of slavery.
So like there are can you read what that says? So they're saying that like
I can, but give me a second.
there is, so people are taking issue with like Cynthia Erivo being a she's like British. She's not from America, and she's gone on the record on Twitter and said like not such great things about Black Americans, how like Black Americans don't know how to act and everything that they do is ghetto and blah blah blah. And yeah, sure. I mean, like, if that's the hill you want to die on, awesome. Like, if you want to like hold back an entire production that is literally like a POC kind of situation and like pin it all on like this one like actor, then cool. You know, let your
I mean that.
and like we've done more with less. You know, like there are definitely like movies that I will not see because they have certain actors in them. So like, yeah, cool. My thing is, people are trying to say that there is this like white savior kind of narrative or this like romance that's like brewing between Cynthia Erivo's character Harriet and her former slave master, and it's not. I don't see
You don't see
any
it.
kind of like romantic relationship happening on screen, off screen, like behind the scenes. There was never any kind of mention of it, and even when it does, like even when the Harriet and the former slave owner have like a one-on-one interaction, there is moments where he like likens her to a pig, and like has this whole speech about like if a farmer like becomes friends with the pig, then like one day he knows he has to either sell the pig or eat the pig, and like that was the whole analogy that kind of mirrored their entire relationship throughout the entire movie. And I didn't personally see any kind of like romance brewing there. The first one-on-one interaction you get with them is that conversation, and it's fucking disgusting. I don't understand how anyone could actually like think that was romantic.
I haven't seen the movie. I have no interest in seeing the movie. Some context that I guess could possibly apply to the movie is it's a mass marketed film on certain levels.
Well, yeah,
So it had to get funded by certain people, which could have dictated how the story was told. It's just common possibility. I'm not saying that's the case, but like, it's difficult to tell your own story the way you want to tell it when there's other people involved. Also, she's not allowed to tell her story. We don't know how much of this is.
Well, I mean, like, it's obviously a dramatization. It's obviously like an artist's depiction of the
Right.
life of Harriet Tubman. Yes, there are moments where she kind of seems like a superhero, where she can kind of like see the future.
I keep on hearing the bionic
And-
woman sound.
Yeah, like she stops and passes out and talks to God, and there's a whole like mythos around how she's able to stay 2 steps ahead of all of the slave catchers and everyone that's after them. But
Did you enjoy the film?
I personally enjoyed the film. There were parts of it that were hard to watch. There was
Was there any blood?
yes, but not. The movie isn't as violent as it could have been, as I believe it should have been. I feel like I honestly feel like if you're trying to tell a story about slavery, you can't fully tell this narrative without bringing the emphasis to the brutality that it actually was. It was horrific. It was inhumane. It was downright nasty, and there was a huge glossing of that.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
May I poke the bear a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who do you think this movie was filmed for? Like, who's the audience this was for?
Black Twitter.
Okay.
I think this movie was filmed for like angry Black Twitter who like you just can't get it right. Like you just can't get it right. Like it's just like no matter which way you slice it. So like from my perspective is yes, slavery didn't have the impact that like in order to tell a story you have to like
Tell
you
all
have to
sides.
give the full violence of the story. Oh my god, it's not like
Between the sirens and whatever just beat, you have something that's connected to the...
it's
Something just beeped in
active.
our head.
Oh.
Like someone's phone or something. You said you got a message somewhere, girl.
But in order for it to like be like a fully acted out story, I feel like or a full story, the brutality kind of needed to be there.
And it wasn't. Not,
I mean,
not essentially as much as it
but-
could have been.
But on the other hand, as someone who actively refuses to watch slave narratives, who I've gone on record to say over and over again that
Right.
like I don't
don't
watch
support
slave
those kind of
narratives.
films,
It's
yeah.
just, and it's not that I don't support them. It's that I've seen the story, I know the history, and for my own personal like mental health or to guard myself from that, I just choose not to watch it. I choose not to engage in it. I have like bought tickets before and like just not gone to the movies. You know,
Support. and,
yeah. But I wanted to see this because of the connection that I had to the film, and also because we've been asking for a movie about Harriet Tubman since like 1850. So like, why couldn't it happen?
I'm so mad you said 1850.
Well, that's when the last slave got off the boat. So
But there were movies?
Have you
You've been asking for this movie before movies were a thing.
I don't know. I just think that it was.
You enjoyed it.
I enjoyed the movie. I think that it could have been better, but that's literally with any creative project. And also, it wasn't like.
Well, it's also open to interpretation and understanding by different people.
Yeah.
Like, people are gonna take it in however they want to take it in.
So I appreciate it for not having the level of violence that
It could have had.
is action, like the real level of violence. I'm happy that I didn't have to like sit through all of that trauma and pain and shit like that. But on the other hand, I feel like for you to deliver the impact, the weight of what this story actually carries, to then gloss over that is kind of counterproductive. That's all. I think it was a great film, and I would probably watch it again.
All right.
But yeah, I don't know. How was
that was your week?
That was pretty much my week. I sold all of my graphic tees at work, but like
What do you
that's not
mean?
interesting.
What does that mean? The stuff that you designed?
Yeah, I designed a bunch of graphic tees, and every last one of them sold.
When you say they sold it, they got bought out by different distributors? Is that how it is?
Yeah. So basically, like
Everyone liked your ideas.
Walmart or Amazon or Target or whoever we sold this shit to, like they bought every last one of them. So like in like 4 to 6 weeks, you'll see.
It's that fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
4 to 6 weeks, the stuff that I designed will be in stores, and
Is it casual or is it like a holiday themed shirts? If you can recall or can say.
yeah, everything's holiday themed. Everything
Okay.
is like fall and holiday themed. So
Gotcha.
like all the fall stuff will like drop like immediately, but all of this holiday stuff is coming out like during the
Because I
holiday.
know you were showing like photos of like witch and Halloween stuff, but I'm assuming
Yeah.
that's all past tense.
Well, the witch and Halloween stuff is
Or
for
future next year.
Next year, yeah.
Gotcha.
But like they don't care. They'll recycle this shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So my week, Thursday night Halloween, I ended up, I was supposed to do a cruise with Urban Bear. That didn't pan out, but I was able to work something out with Angel, Electra, and Shady Pines. So I could perform out in Yonkers at Guapos, which I'm there every second Tuesday, which is apparently next Tuesday.
Oh, fun.
I'm actually going to take Hector with me, maybe, since it's in the neighborhood, I guess. I had fun with them, had some food, had a good time, got treated like the royalty that I am. Friday. Friday I was back at karaoke. I actually had to get very physical with someone at the bar.
What?
You shook a bitch up?
Yeah, pretty much. I got real bothered. There was a regular who comes in every couple. It's loud.
That's loud.
I had a regular. No, because it's gonna sound. Leave it. I had a regular who comes in all the time. He'll message me on Facebook. He'll message me on my Instagram. We're not Instagram friends, but he'll message me on Instagram and be like, "Hey, these are the songs I want to sing. I'm not there yet. Can you put me in the queue?" And that rubs me the wrong way, because you're not here to put your fucking songs in. That's one. Two, he walks in when he does show up. He walks in like he's rolling in dough, and is like, "Hey, when am I going? Am I next? I'm your favorite, this and the other." I'm like, first of all, you're not my favorite. Two, I don't see no money in my titty. Three, well, you just got here. You're gonna keep hitting that, aren't you? So he got drunk or had gotten drunk earlier. And he got very pushy. When I'm in the DJ booth, I like to have the door open. It lets air flow in and out, whether I'm passing gas or trying to get air in. But he kept on jumping into the booth with me, and I literally had to like shut. I'm like, get the fuck out! Like not cool. He's like, but you know you like me. I'm like, no, I don't. He's like, why are you so mean to me? Because I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. Like
Is he not cute?
I'm not interested in him. He's always stay flirting. I'm not trying to be mean, but like I'm not interested in you.
Like,
You're
get the
not
fuck out of the
tipping me. Why are you all up in my space? I'm trying to like take a shit in my booth, like.
Oh.
But I'm not trying to take a shit in my booth. But I just don't like it's my personal space, and if I'm asking you to back up, like,
Yeah,
respect,
back the fuck up.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So I got sour. I ended up messaging him on Instagram like, hey, just so you know, like I played his music, whatever. But I told him, I'm like, listen, I you know me. I don't come out of my face often. If at all.
No, you don't. Yeah, you're a much better person than me.
So if I'm coming out of my face,
establish this.
you've pushed me to a level.
Mm-hmm.
I've one upped. I've Mario'd one up. So he just got on my last damn nerve, and I messaged him on Instagram and I told him a few things, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I'm never gonna come back again." And I was like,
"Oh, okay."
Wasn't what I said, but I'll take it. I'm just like, respect people's boundaries. Don't push yourself. Like, whenever I do my nibble, my tasty teta, I ask for consent before I do that. Like,
and she makes him sign an NDA for him.
No, I really should though. One of the guys I touched on Saturday. So Saturday did the Don't Mess with Major benefit for Prada. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. It was lots. I had lots of fun with the benefit. We ended up raising with what people paid, people donated, and tips and everything. And Prada works at Home Depot, so they matched $3,000 to our donation. So all in all, we donated over 10 grand to the Multiple Sclerosis Society. It's not gonna stop. This is the 5th year we've done it. It's supposed to be the last year. We'll see if that happens. It was a lot of ups and downs to try and get it to happen this year. She wanted to do it in a different space. The space closed down after she had put down 2 deposits. It was crazy, her trying to get her money back. Yeah. Anyways, I had a great time. Got to see Brenda Darling, Jada Valenciaga, Jackie Cox. We had a great time in the show. And then I went to Rampage. I was about an hour late. Alana's messaging me. She's like, "Girl, there's no one here. How long are you gonna be? Are you almost here?" I'm like, "Relax. I'm 5 minutes away." I walk in. The night turns out to be great. We have a regular that shows up to that gig who's friends with T-Boy. And he looks like Jeff Goldblum. I'm slightly attracted to him. And he always tips $100.
Oh. Is it Jeff Goldblum? No, it might be Jeff Goldblum.
It's not. It's a gay Jeff Goldblum. He's younger.
Wait, say it one more time.
Gay Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, because you butchered that for a second.
I sure did.
I caught it.
So we each made $100 at least in each of our performances.
Yeah.
Points was cute.
Wrap your dick in a $100 bill.
And so there was these. It was it was the second, but we were still doing Halloween looks and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
There was these 2 guys. One was dressed up as Aladdin, and one was dressed up as a Care Bear, I think. And the one with the Care Bear had like his zipper down all the way down.
A Care Bear or a Snork?
No one dresses up like a Snork.
What's a Snork?
It's a bad reference. It's the poor man's a Smurf.
Oh, I think I remember these. They were underwater and they had like dicks for like instead of the little floppy hats, they had like dicks on their heads.
Correct.
I remember those.
That's awful.
It's the poor man's Smurf. It's literally the exact same cartoon. You just take the noses off and put them on their heads. And so.
And I thought it was floppy. Like if
it was. It is.
If
yeah.
they shook
yeah. It was like hair.
And it would like create bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you're absolutely right.
I'ma make it nuts.
So the one with the Care Bear costume, I'm feeling my own. I'm like, "Can I reach into your pouch?" And he's like, and I put my hand above and I slide down, and he like backs up. I'm like, "Let me just touch the top of the shaft. Let me just touch the top of the shaft." He's like, "Okay," and I went down and he's like, it was nice. I was happy. And then Sunday, I did a benefit at Stonewall once again for Zola Powell. She's a pageant girl. Her 2 drag daughters, Dominique St. James Powell and Zaria Van Ware. Oh, no, just Zaria Powell's. I think they're no longer related. Not 100% sure on that. But Zaria Powell were both part of the beneficiaries to the benefit. They're raising money for pageants. I did one number. We were cut for time because we started a little late. I'm not sure how much they raised, but I had a good time anyways. And then I dipped over to Rebar to see Lola because I hadn't seen her in a while. She was covering for Honey. And the new young one I'm talking to came with me.
Oh, how was that?
I don't know. It was his birthday. He had just turned 25.
You said
Oh,
new.
cute.
There's a new one I'm trying to talk to.
Yeah, look at her. Look at her.
Let me.
Look at mama. Look at mama. You gonna get them titties.
There is life after.
Do you believe it?
Fuck you both. Let me rephrase that. He's trying to get with me. He's
Yes.
cute.
And that's how it should be.
He is trying to get up on that, like.
He's a very cute guy. I feel like, and I don't know who listens to this podcast anymore. I don't know if anyone I'm talking to listens to this podcast.
Hopefully he does.
I think he's a nice guy. Semi-sweet. Slightly socially awkward.
So what happened to?
I haven't heard from her. I reached out to him earlier this week, and it was like whatever, and I'm like, okay, so.
Who?
Vicky ran him off with
Yeah, I think Vicky ran him off.
with
Good.
Dirty Butt.
Good.
I've also tried not to communicate with him.
Dirty butt should stay away. And wash it.
Stop. It
Wait,
wasn't.
how did we get to Dirty Butt?
This was.
I don't know. You asked about it.
No, he threw this in. His butt was not dirty when I ate it. His butt was not dirty when I ate it. It was a previous But
Say it what I say.
the story was that he hadn't showered before I got there. I don't know how true that was. I was drunk. But Vicky's running with this.
Yes,
And
for a tart pastry ass. Come on now.
oh my god. Can you stop hitting that button? I just keep hearing it in my radio.
That's what he did. You put it in your mouth. Right in your mouth. There you go. Mm-hmm.
So the new one is he's nice. He's attractive. Lola got him down to his underwear on stage.
Ooh.
I'll show you photos later.
Is it built like a microphone? Wireless mic?
I don't think so.
Or R. Kelly stage mic?
I haven't seen the front. I've only seen photos of the back.
Oh.
He's cute. I don't sense any kind of chemistry, but it could be because I'm still slightly mind fucked because of the other situation.
Yeah, like, I mean,
I was asking you for advice finally because she likes to throw it at me anyways when I don't ask for it, but I'm the same way.
she did finally ask me.
I literally like,
advice,
earlier this week I was talking to you about something and she was like, well, let me tell. I'm like, I didn't ask you for your advice. I didn't ask you for your 2 cents on the situation.
No one asked for this.
Fine.
So that was Sunday, and then I came into work stressed out because of the situation at work where my coworker's gone, and I'm checking on her dad.
Oh, wait, not that coworker.
No, we're not talking about that situation.
Okay, you can't talk about her.
Right.
Quick fire.
Can we? But I just said I don't want to have this conversation.
Oh, this is. Oh.
I got to see my therapist on Monday, who I hadn't seen in like a month.
Oh, yeah, how was that?
That was great. And that's about it. And now we're here.
Oh, what?
Here we are.
And here we are. Welcome.
Welcome to this week in my life.
Oh god.
Did I talk about the Slim Thick app situation?
Slim Thick, what?
Huh?
On the app you sent me to get on? The Bigger
Oh,
City?
yeah. How
Did we talk about that on the show?
How is Big... No, have we talked about Bigger City?
No, so Vicky wanted me to get onto this app called Bigger City for bigger bitches.
And they're enthusiasts.
Well, so like it's interesting because it lets you choose like if you're into like other people who are the same size, if you're into people who are chasers of people of your size, and this, that, the other. I personally prefer someone thinner than me or smaller than me. I don't know why this is the thing. I don't mind bigger if you're muscular, but I almost never gravitate towards that. I like other bottoms for some reason, but I want a top. It's so weird. Why are you puzzled over there?
I'm just. It just.
yeah, it's so...
I have top qualities that show whenever I'm drunk. Top qualities show up.
I'm trying to figure out the geometry of this.
I haven't been topped by. Have I been topped by a little person yet? I'm waiting for your facial
I'm
reactions.
not gonna take offense because I'm not a little person.
Pocket size.
Well, like if you're like 5'3" or 4, like what's it like topping someone?
Oh, just
Athletic.
just get a Mexican.
Let's get a Mexican. So it's Bigger City. I got on there. I was this guy hitting me up who is from New York but is currently in Spain. He's only 20.
He's from New York, but he's in Spain. When
for
he-
school.
He got deported.
No. You guys are the worst. So we were talking. He's cute in the face, and so we asked to unlock each other's photos or whatever. I don't even think I have naughty photos on my app yet. And
I don't know, I start with a whole pic.
something you do not start with a whole pic, okay?
It's just like, are you interested? Are you interested? No? No, okay.
I love that he just said leprechaun top.
Oh, fuck you! Oh, fuck you!
I'm not going forward. Thank you for your chiming in.
Fuck
He's
you!
always chiming into the question of the week. So he hit me up and he
You would be lucky, motherfucker.
so we were talking. Before he unlocked his phone, he's like, "Are you into slim thick guys?" And I know I've heard of the term slim thick in female terms. I've never heard of slim thick male bodies.
So what is slim thick look like?
In my head, slim thick it just means you're average because you're slim and you're thick.
Is it like a pizza
I
bun?
think it's just like it's like a combination. You have a slim waist, but the rest of you is just like
A
thick.
fat ass.
Like, you know, thick thighs, thick. But your waist
guess.
is like pinched.
He unlocked his photos and all I saw was thick. I didn't see no slim.
Like, where the fuck is the slim part?
Not
Where's the slim?
Not that I was asking for it, but it's just like I don't understand how you use that term. But maybe that's my interpretation as opposed to.
That's not the right.
Sue the girls for false advertising because slim thick should mean slim thick. You should have like a
I'm not gonna show it on camera.
I'm curious. I'll
just hold it low enough so we can.
No, I'll show you and I'll show this one.
Oh, okay.
yeah, what is...
He's gonna see me checking out his profile again.
Okay. And maybe he'll send you another message.
I don't want it.
And maybe in this message he'll actually show you the slim.
Where does he... Let me see.
Look at the photos and tell me where you see slim thick.
Oh.
Don't react like that.
He's cute.
He is cute, but I don't. You're not slim thick, girl. You're just thick.
No,
You thick, girl.
I'm not
You
gonna...
think?
Okay.
He's very cute in the
He's
face.
adorable. He's
Scroll
adorable.
down.
I don't see...
But where's the slim?
I don't see...
I would not call myself.
Maybe in his wrists.
Like I know I'm honestly obese. I'm aware that I'm obese.
Check his wrists and ankles.
Oh, yeah, there's no slim in here anywhere.
Check his...
The slim is missing. Maybe.
But I didn't badmouth. Like no, that's your fantasy. That's your fantasy, girl.
Oh, she is top heavy, and bottom heavy,
Yeah.
and
I'm just like if that's what you want to call yourself, but that's. Do they actually sell that perfume Delusion? No, but he's a nice kid. I don't see it going anywhere.
Why?
Because he's in Spain.
Oh, he's in Spain. Okay, well...
When he comes back, I don't know. But again,
Yeah, why not?
20. Like I don't want to keep going younger. I can't even take you anywhere.
can't buy you.
Oh, yeah, no, I
drink.
can't even get you a drink.
I mean,
And if you do get him a drink, it's a felony. So, no,
Oh,
can't do
really?
it. I think it's like a mess.
I want someone who's like at least 30 or 28.
Okay.
But anyways, so that was that.
Okay. I mean, are you sending messages on Bigger City? Are you like messaging people?
Not really.
Why?
Because no one that looks at my profile is interesting. I'm very picky. You know
Why?
this.
I understand. I mean, like, I understand that you're picky, but like,
Do I have a right to be picky? Maybe.
Yes, absolutely. But I thought you were trying to just
I'm not.
pop this cherry.
No, I'm not. You know that's not my default. If I wanted to just pop my cherry, I would have just put my whole up in the air and hope something falls in. But I'm not that kind of girl.
Which it's been since the 90s. It's revirginized at this time.
It's just about.
I think that you might need to saw your way in. You need a battering ram.
You've seen the snake from the toilets, the plumbing snake.
Oh no.
The coils?
No.
Oh, did you see the video of the car that goes into the guy's ass? And you hear like boom.
Yeah, there's this porn star who
I
has
sent you
an
the link.
OnlyFans, and he.
Putting kids' toys in his butt.
Did you see the one where
With a
he
skateboard?
the skateboard with a dildo attached to the front of it?
Do you think it actually went up his ass?
Oh no, I saw it. I
You
slowed it down.
slowed it down?
Yeah,
Okay.
I slowed it down.
It like rams right into his ass, and you hear him react to it like, oh. I sent it to the group. You should have seen it. I sent you the link.
No.
Oh no.
You poor kids and your holes. Thanks.
Choices.
I mean,
I actually did. I finally went and bought, invested in paying for someone's OnlyFans.
Oh.
It wasn't Demetrius Jenkins, was it?
I don't know what that is.
Who?
The one we just talked about earlier.
Oh, earlier? No. I'm paying for Maxi Glamour's OnlyFans. Yeah.
Have you seen anything?
It's mostly solo work. It's mostly solo work. It's like only 1 or 2 cum videos. She's attractive. There's no ass. Again, I'm not one to talk. But here we are. I am attracted to him though. I'm still paying $10 a month until.
Yeah,
until it goes up to $16.99.
Oh well, I only put $10 into the account, so we're only getting 1 month, and then we're gonna sign off.
Download as much.
There's
as
only
you
like
can
one
right
5-second video of him getting his dick sucked by somebody, and everything else is solo work.
Oh.
I'll show you something. It's like a Hulu. It's like a Netflix account. You share the password with everybody. Everybody can see the nudes.
Well, we're gonna refill our confidence and
You didn't react.
to framing topics. When we come back, we are going to have a go at rhythm and flow. Okay, I'm not a rapper. Fuck you.
That was.
The fuckboy of the South makes sure his daughter isn't fucking any boys.
yeah.
Kids Bop Karen makes an appearance.
I love her.
Nicole Byer is Meatball. And James Dean is coming to haunt a screen near you. We will be right back. That's fine. That's whatever.
No, it recorded.
Oh, okay, but it wasn't on Facebook Live.
No.
Gotcha.
So are we back?
Yes. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, have you seen Rhythm and Flow?
Well, welcome back to Flaming Topic.
Welcome back. Wait. And we're back. Not welcome back.
Well, welcome back to the live people.
Oh, welcome back live. We're on Facebook Live right now. If you saw it last night, then you saw us.
If you saw it this week.
What?
If they don't listen to the episode first thing tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know. I don't know how this goes. I don't know how this goes.
Oh, the internet. And I'm the grandma.
Rhythm and Flow crowns a winner. And it is... Well, I don't want to say it because I don't want to spoil it for anyone.
Yeah, don't spoil it. Or do you want to alert it?
not allowed.
It's off. You can take it. You can keep that. Oh, it should fall apart.
It collapsed.
Do you want to ruin it or no?
Do you care?
No, because I only watched the first episode.
DJ, do you care?
No.
Okay, so the winner...
Spoiler alert. Oh, yeah. I thought I could do it again, but no.
She just loves that button.
I do.
So, spoiler alert, the winner of Rhythm and Flow is D-Smoke. He, I don't know why I did that with my hands.
He's not the gay one.
No, they actually eliminated Cakes the Killer pretty early in the,
You said
season.
Cakes the Killer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cakes the Killer was actually the only artist that I recognized that was on the show. Which I
Crazy they got
found
him
hard
on.
to believe.
Yeah, because he actually is like, he's known in the local scene.
Yeah, I mean, not even local. He's on Spotify.
I feel like most of these people are on Spotify. We just don't know them.
Or, oh, okay. Yeah, I
Everyone's
mean,
on
true,
Spotify.
really. He beats out Flawless Real Talk and Troy Man and London B. No, you don't.
I only saw the first episode.
Oh, right. You only saw.
I don't know any of these names.
Well, it's like American Idol, but for hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a show that's specifically made for hip hop artists. The structure of it is so that
I saw the first episode once again.
you have live auditions, and they go to each city.
Clubs and yeah, it's pretty cool.
And
That's why in the first episode I cracked up when the guy jumped up on stage before they called him out.
yeah,
And then like, get the fuck off. Like, they already got like automatically disqualified.
you're like, no, you gotta get out of here.
The guy with the suit was cute and funny.
Yeah,
Did he make it anywhere?
he makes it up to the rap battles.
Oh. I want to go see it then.
You actually should watch the show. I think it's a really good show.
I was surprised they got Cardi B at all. I'm like, how did they find time to film something with her and her
Yeah, I don't know with that schedule.
I have no. Like, I feel like they superimposed it into certain scenes.
Green screen her in.
And they just had her like do
Phone a friend or something.
like a live
FaceTime
satellite
her.
broadcast. They Skyped her in. Yeah, I think it was a really great show. It was really awesome to see how hard like rap is. Like rap is kind of hard. Well, actually,
It is super hard. I can I'm not smart enough to be able to spit. And most people, a good chunk of rappers and hip hop people like to rhyme. So like for you to be able to like think of it like as you're spitting stuff out, like I can't
To have it,
imagine.
yeah, off the top of your head.
Mhm.
I don't know, do you want to try it? Do you
Not
wanna
at
see
all.
it? No.
No,
Hold on,
thank
let me
you.
give you a beat.
I am white passing and I don't like it. Why am I doing this? Where's my kids' box?
Oh god.
You remember that?
Oh my god. You almost had it. You were
No,
you were going,
not
it was
at all.
good. No, it could have been
No.
good. It could have been good.
It could have, but it wasn't.
Oh my god. Well, speaking of rhythm and flow, the fuckboy of the South makes sure that his daughter isn't fucking any boys. Ah!
I mean, it's terrible.
Not with that meme of him looking into the vagina. So,
Looks like a booty hole. Like
T.I. went on a podcast where he said that he goes to the gynecologist and has for years goes to the gynecologist with his daughter every year to make sure that she's still a virgin.
How old is she?
Right now she's 18.
Oh,
So this has been happening for years.
It's just like
Apparently, he went in and said that.
I get it's your child, but like that's such an invasion of privacy.
What the fuck is
I'm
this?
so mad you did it. Take that away, please.
Oh my god.
It's just so rude and such a invasion of privacy, and I feel like it's such an ass backward thing to do.
He says right after her birthday, we celebrate. Usually the day after the party, she's enjoying her gifts. I put a sticky note on her door. Gyno tomorrow, 9:30. Ti tells the co-host of this podcast. I'm not gonna mention it because they ended up pulling the episode, so whatever. They ended up pulling the episode and apologizing.
Oh,
for
was
all
it
of
live
this.
and that's how it got picked up?
I
Okay, as you were.
He goes on to say, we'll go and sit down and the doctor will come and talk. And you know, the doctor is maintaining a high level of professionalism. He's like, well, you know, sir, in order for me to share information, I say, Deja, they want you to sign this so we can share information. Is there anything that you would not like me to know? And he says, okay, look, doc, she said she don't ride no horses, she don't ride no bikes, she don't play no sports, man. Just check her hymen and give me back my results expeditiously.
Oh,
This is crazy.
that's a little creepy.
And he said, as of her 18th birthday, her hymen is still intact.
That's a little disturbing.
This is a lot.
disturbing.
This is a lot. Like, what?
What level of distrust and like, and not even distrust. It's just such a weird thing to do. It's not cool whatsoever.
T.I. took her to
It's when you
Memoir
got too much
the old
money and too
lady-
much time on your hands.
The old lady from Memoirs of a Geisha, and like pulls her in. And he's like, "I'll make sure you're still a virgin." And I guess you never saw that movie.
I did many moons ago, and I'm sure I saw it in theaters because I saw everything in theaters back in the day.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's you need to calm the fuck down instead. Calm down. Calm down.
He's so the host of the podcast, Ladies Like Us.
I thought you were gonna say
I
it.
wasn't, but no, whatever. They said that they had to apologize, and their knee-jerk reaction was to be uncomfortable about the topic, and they were completely caught off guard. So they didn't really contest anything that he said. They didn't really say anything about this. They were just like, I guess they kind of just let it
How did it even come up in
They
conversation? It's crazy.
rock. I don't know, man. This is.
Yeah, I like to make sure my daughter's a virgin. Take her to the doctor, look at her hymen. It's just like
Just blowing it.
fuck?
I just like why
I'm
why
sure that's
like
not how that works, DJ.
that.
No? I thought, no.
You dig that one, girl. I'm not digging on. I'm not digging on
I
that
don't care. He
hymen.
sounds stupid. He sounds stupid as fuck.
Yes.
Like,
Where's the mom in all this?
oh, I don't know. Probably she's on tour.
Is she famous?
Yes, Tiny.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah, Tiny from
Don't they have a show on VH1?
Escape.
yes, Ti and Tiny. It used to be Family Hustle, but
Nah, it's Friends and Family.
Friends and Family or something like that. Yeah.
Because I think Monica's on there now.
Well, now they can spin it off to My Virgin Daughter.
Yes, Deja the Virgin. Boom, and it's all about her going off to college and like, unlike Jane the Virgin, where she like gets pregnant mysteriously, it's all about like people in high school or in college knowing that she's a virgin and never wanting to talk to her because of it.
Yeah.
Or
Never getting her hymen touched.
Oh, and then you have like Jane the Virgin, who is played by a problematic actress, whereas in this show you have a daughter who has a problematic father.
yeah, which I find it really funny because like
Oh, do you?
T.I. has
Talked about
Okay, yeah, he's a rapper. Like, whatever.
Okay.
Like male double standards, whatever. There's two things. T.I. has fucked every single bitch in every port and every, like, continent. And has gone on record and is currently going through a divorce because of his
infidelities.
His indiscretions.
His
I just said
cage-free cock.
infidelity. You wanted a bigger word.
Yes. Cage-free penis.
You said what?
Free range.
Free-range penis.
Okay.
Penis.
The penis.
Was that Alexis something?
Yes. I'm gonna start saying like the penis. But also like a year ago on their show, they were like on the beach laughing with their son, like, oh, I hope he just used protection, blah blah blah. But like,
But it's perfectly fine.
you're still checking to make sure your daughter has her hymen in check. How about like you take her to the doctor and make sure she gets like an HPV vaccine? Like, how about we do something that's a little more productive towards like her development as like
Even
a
birth
young
control.
adult, like female. Right? Why not introduce her to the pill? Like, why not do something that's actually going to help her when she like
It's not just the ass backwards
actually
shit.
goes out into the world? We're not like selling her off like a fucking farmer in like the 2nd century. Like, you don't have to check on her, like, and also her virginity is not your property. Like, who
Right,
the
it's not
fuck
your
cares if
business.
she's a fucking virgin? Like, she's 18. Like, literally, get out of my pussy. Like, the fuck? Like, back up. I don't understand. I mean, I do understand, cause niggas, but like, like y'all, I don't understand.
It's just creepy.
T.I. has fucked everything with titties moving. And
Oh,
now we're like making sure that your daughter ain't doing what you doing. Okay.
double standard, not cool. Not cool.
I said what I said.
Well, expeditiously. In case,
Oh, okay, so we're putting him there too?
yeah.
Officially?
I was gonna talk about Kanye this week, but I
No,
remembered that
no.
we threw him in the trash, and his new album cycle is happening. It's revving up.
Oh,
It's happening. What?
so finish.
That skimpy ass $55 plate. That shit was.
Yeah, I'm still hungry.
When I posted about the question of the week, I had used a Scooby Poop song in the background, and someone was like, I didn't even know that was a real song.
No, it's a real song. No, it's real. It's real.
Absolutely.
No, but like, I played it in the background of the question of the week on my page, and like, someone was, instead of answering the question, she was like, I didn't know that was a real song.
I'm not talking about Kanye. I'm not talking about him anymore. Like, it was a real song. The whole album is like,
We're
I
not
don't know if
talking
it's
about
still
it.
charting.
What's your next topic?
Okay. We all need to calm down. We need to calm down.
I love it. I love it so much.
Down.
The creepy part is that she looked like Cynthia Nixon. Like bloated Cynthia Nixon.
So,
Ooh.
Karen was talking to this bitch ass hoe in the backseat of her Uber. Who, what did she call her? Like a dumb bitch or something?
No,
It was
this dumb asshole bitch in the back or something to that effect.
No, go on. What were you saying?
Oh,
There was an eyelash on my phone.
I think it's from the
falling
dolls.
off.
But it's not on my food also. Bitch ass hoe. That's what she calls her. Bitch ass hoe.
Yeah.
This bitch ass hoe in the back tells me to calm down.
Calm down.
And she's mad that everyone thinks that she is a Republican. She's like, I don't know. That's the most offensive thing that you guys have said about me.
I love that the TMZ found who she was. They had a whole Q&A with her. And she's like, I'm not a Republican, but I understand why I'm blowing up on the internet because of all this white privilege I spewed out. Like, she's aware she fucked up. It's not like the other ones, like the who's the bitch that called the cops on the barbecue?
Oh, Barbecue Becky.
Barbecue
Barbecue
Becky.
Becky.
No. She's not Barbecue Becky. Karen was like driving her kids.
No, it was like
she was on her way home to New Jersey.
Oh, it's
and
local.
she said that no, this is in New York. She was at a light near 39th Street, and her car was cut off by another driver. And she said while her children were in the back seat, and the passenger in the Uber flashed her the finger.
Oh, wow.
And that's when the irate Karen jumped out of her car and started yelling into the lift. And she puts her head in like a velociraptor.
The Lyft driver, Uber driver, whoever it was, is profusely apologizing for what went down, of cutting her off. But homegirl in the back is just instigating the situation.
Just stuck her head in the window like...
Yeah, no, she like pops her head in like Jack Nicholson.
Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
And she tells her to calm down. Mm-hmm. And she proceeds to curse at her. She said, "You're being a bitch. And you need to calm down. You need to calm down." And the girl in the back seat says, "Well, you sound crazy and your kids can hear you."
And she's like, "My kids can't hear me." And she goes, "Your window's now." She's like, "My kids can't hear me because they listen to Kids Bop."
Do you know what they were listening to
Bitch
on Kids Bop?
Yes, I do.
Oh my god.
I don't know if it says it there, but she said that on record that they were listening to the Kids Bop version of Old Town Road. Which I don't know why it makes the story even like all that much better.
I don't know. I live for Karen. I live for Karen.
I'm here for it.
Have you heard the remixes that are going around?
I saw one
with her. They're really fucking hilarious.
Oh wait, the one that I sent you guys earlier with the one with the eyeballs popping out.
Oh, I don't like that one.
Oh no. There's one where they put it to music.
Yeah.
I mean, leave it to the internet. Right?
We might be playing that at the beginning of Riot on Saturday. Just like, got it.
Yes, I'm gonna try to show up on time, but I might still.
You will never show up on
I
time.
might still be doing my face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You know, not everyone can be Kiki and like, you know.
Right, not all of us can like take the soot from this fireplace and just smear it on our face and just make it out on stage.
Still get paid the same amount, bitches. Y'all do that 3-hour beat. Have fun with that. I'll still get paid. Wax on, wax the fuck off. Real. I literally get this face off in like 20 minutes or less.
And it takes me.
Oh, your pizza's free.
It takes me an hour to get my face off.
But yeah, you get your brows down.
But I glue my brows down, I put on contacts, and I have a whole.
You put nails on.
Mm-hmm. I beautiful.
I don't
That's what you need.
knock the procedure other women go through. Other women of the night. But it's not for me.
She don't partake.
I don't. Not yet.
She hasn't worn a nail yet.
Lies.
Once
for a photo.
And then she bought a pair of gloves that had nails on them, and she sold them.
I sold them. I didn't like it. I like to be able to touch things properly, and not be limited.
Something that might happen in a limited release. James Dean is set to haunt theaters near you.
No.
There is a new movie that's like in the works. And it's with What are you?
I'm waiting for you to tell me your part so I can hit that.
Oh, so there are directors who are saying that they couldn't find an actor to fulfill this role.
Such bullshit.
And they have decided that instead of picking any of the nameless, faceless white male actors,
right? Come on, gimmick.
They are going to pull James Dean from his
catalog.
Oh, I was gonna say crypt.
I know.
And have him do this entire film. It's rumored that his.
Is it like a big role? I feel like I would hope it's a small.
He's supposed to have like the lead role in this movie, and it's supposed to be about like. So supposedly it's a war film.
Okay, stop.
So it's a war film, and it's about like the Vietnam War, and he's going to be supposedly rumored to be voiced by Joe Rogan.
Ooh.
So Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Are you going to go see
No.
this James Dean
No.
war movie
No.
No.
that's voiced
No.
by
No.
Seth... Joe Rogan, not Seth Rogen. Oh, she's... Okay.
First, I don't like war films. 2, this is so unnecessary. 3, this is so extra. It's like y'all really doing the most. Oh.
Oh.
Sorry. It's fucking stupid. Like, they say it's okay. So this movie is the particular directors who are directing this film.
If it was like a short film, maybe.
Yeah, if this were like a
But you're-
part of like the opening credits at Comic-Con or something like that, I'd be like, ooh, this is interesting. Or like we just had like a trailer that never came into a movie, then I'd be like, oh, that's awesome. This is really cool. I love that technology. But like, did you see what Patrick Stewart looked like in X-Men when they made him
Young.
fucking 22 again? Scary.
It's
Scary.
just so
I'm terrified.
It's just so weird and unnecessary. And there's so much talent out there, and there's so much no talent out there, and the amount of
You
money.
have so many options. You have
Yeah.
so many options.
The amount of money and time you're gonna spend to CGI this motherfucker into
There
your film
are
is ridiculous.
15 Chris's in Hollywood. That like there are 15 white men named Chris who you could just hire. Any one of them. Any fucking one of them. And like it would.
She's upset.
This whole thing would work.
She's real
It would
upset.
totally work. I know. I don't understand. I don't understand.
It's white people.
I like.
It's white people doing the most.
But like, who is this movie for? Who is this movie for? Do you give a fuck about James Dean? I mean, like,
Last time I saw him, he's on the back of a stamp.
He's still alive?
No, he's been there minutes, girl.
Oh.
Hours, days,
It's 10 minutes.
months. None of these words are the ones I'm looking for. Decades. She's been there for decades.
Oh.
She died like around the same time as Marilyn Monroe.
wow.
I've been drinking and I've been falling very heavy. Very heavy.
I just don't know who this movie is for. Like, if it's the only people who actually remember James Dean are boomers, and like
They're half dead.
they're not like wheeling themselves out to the movies. Like, that's not who's like going to see movies in droves. Also, do you really think like a bunch of people are gonna go like ship themselves out to go see a war film with like an actor who was not alive even when the war was going on?
Like, listen, what's his face? Quentin Tarantino just did this movie, something in Hollywood.
Oh, I didn't watch that, but it did really well.
I did, but he
You
had,
did watch that's the white ass movie.
But he had.
You have been going to see
I like
some
those
very
movies.
like
Well, I paid
some,
$5
like,
on Tuesdays. so it's okay.
Caucasoid movies recently. Have you not?
I'm not disagreeing. Caucasoid movies. But he had other actors play actors from the past. Whereas, like, why do you need to... Like,
Right.
you could
Why
have-
couldn't you get another actor? But the thing
What's his
is,
face?
they're not getting him to portray an actual. They're getting an
Is it fictional
actor.
character? I know.
Yeah, they're getting an actor to portray a fictional character in like real life events. So like, what the fuck kind of Inception shit is happening?
Who is this Pineapple Express actor? Skinny
James
Franco. He could play James Dean. Ooh,
I'm pretty sure he has.
I don't know about all that, but I feel like he's similar looking. If all you're looking for is the looks, you could get someone who looks like him.
Well, they said they couldn't find anyone who looks like him. They couldn't
eat
find
it.
They couldn't find anyone to fulfill the role.
Lies.
I honestly think that CFG, the company that's releasing his image to allow him to
Money.
do this,
Money.
yeah, I think they're discovering that like just reviving a dead image is significantly cheaper than hiring
A new
a
name.
regular actor, because like you can just hire a voice actor and pay them a portion of that salary, and then you don't have to pay like does
You
he
pay
have
the
an
royalties
estate
or whatever. I'm
yeah,
sure he does.
he has if he has an estate, then like yeah, you could pay that. but
It's so weird. I don't like it.
I don't know.
Put this shit in the trash for T.I.
Oh, But then again, we are also going to go see Whitney Houston on tour.
So when?
We're gonna buy some tickets.
Where my tickets?
I want tickets to go see Whitney on tour. If they can blow her up and make her the size of Dr. Manhattan, then I'm in this. And I want her to just like pick up that one member from the audience and hold him in the palm of her hands and sing directly to him.
So stupid.
No, just But she would only she could only sing the song from The Prince of Egypt.
Oh.
That's the only track that they have her like holding her hand out and looking directly. I mean, I guess they can make her do whatever she wanted or whatever they wanted her to do.
She don't look like her.
But yeah, that's the episode.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh.
Do you have a question?
Oh, wait, no. We have to answer last week's question.
I do not remember last week's question.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Mary Fuck Kill last week?
Nope.
No.
We're done with that.
Were you high? No? You drunk?
No, she was not.
No, I wasn't. I'm actually rushing to get home, honestly.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case,
No, I'm kidding.
fuck my drags.
Someone sent us a message like
During the show?
The cow? Like
Well, let me try and figure out this week's question while you try and figure out what you're going through.
no, I was looking for answers, but
okay.
I don't think we have.
I have one.
I don't even remember what the question was.
Okay. Well, the question of the week was, I can't zoom in. With Kanye West dropping a new album,
Oh, that was the question.
releasing derelict fashions and sneakers, his Sunday service events, and most recently a brunch, what do you think is his next venture on the crazy train that is Kanye West? And so Andrew, aka Idolization, on Instagram said, hopefully choking on his hubris. Am I saying that right?
Hubris, yeah.
What is that?
Lofty, bravado. You could Google it.
Thanks. Thanks, asshole.
It's like ego.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, and we didn't even talk about the bitches doing how, like, wasn't Kim K, someone said all the Kardashians were dressed up as white people for Halloween.
Were they?
Kylie was a Little Mermaid and Kim was Legally Blonde, Reese Witherspoon.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was really bad. Like, never cast her in a movie. That was really bad.
I love that little Pillsbury laugh in the back. I didn't talk about Nicole Byer.
Oh, we didn't talk about Nicole Byer. Well, Nicole had her makeup done by Trixie Mattel and Monique Hart.
So context, Trixie Mattel has a YouTube channel. She's just recently started putting out content. And so this week she dropped this video where she and Monique Hart are supposed to paint Nicole Byer to look like Trixie.
Ooh.
But they use blue eyeshadow, which is a signature color of a certain other drag queen in nightlife. Like, when I think Trixie, I think white, black, and browns. Maybe pinks. Blue. What are you saying?
She does blue.
No, and you need to stop mentioning that name on the podcast and making us gag.
She does blue.
I don't know. But when they finish her face, Trixie goes, I think we painted her like Meatball. And the funny thing is, Nicole Byer sees it and has been quoting Meatball in every video and like picture we've seen of her dressed up as quote unquote Trixie. So she just posted a video, I think earlier today, where she goes, I'm a diamond diva. Which is something that Meatball says all the time.
Yes, diva.
You know I have never seen Meatball until just now.
You've never seen
What?
Meatball? That
I
is
just
hysterical.
Google her.
Oh, okay. When you have time to go down a sinkhole, look up her Hornet videos.
And I'm seeing the blue. Oh my god.
Did
Yeah,
you see
she's
that?
insane.
Yeah. I've met her here and there. I have
Oh, Nicole Byer or Meatball?
Meatball. Apparently Nicole Byer was in town this week because she was at Tina Burner's brunch.
Oh, was she? I need to meet her, seriously. I follow her, I listen to everything that she does. I'm obsessed. Okay, so do we have any other answers from this week?
I gave you the one I had.
Okay,
Is there anything else to the Insta? No? Okay.
No, I didn't see anything on the Insta.
Question of the week is, with James Dean being resurrected and Whitney Houston being resurrected, a bunch of other bitches being resurrected, who do you want to see?
Rise from their grave.
Dead or alive, resurrected.
Oh shit.
This could be a read. This could be.
Bring the girls back
Dead?
from their
I would love
And wait, and for what reason? For
For what reason? I mean,
why would if you're gonna resurrect someone dead or alive? Why are they being? What are we bringing them out for?
I would like to resurrect. I nominate to resurrect the incorporeal form of Amy Winehouse.
Oh. Ah.
And then she appears.
And then what for?
Well, she is going to star in the new The Batman. She will
I'm so mad you said it that way.
She will be the love interest
In the Batman.
of Zoe Kravitz.
The Catwoman.
Yes.
Catwoman's never been lesbian as far as I know.
Well, she will today.
She's
And
someone else.
the living person that I would like to resurrect
Oh no.
is Christina Aguilera for two reasons. The reviving of her musical career,
The Addams Family.
but she would have to then also revive Ricky Martin, and they have to do a remake of the duet of Nobody Wants to Be Lonely.
Why are we stuck on that? This is like the second time in the podcast we brought this up.
And then I would like her to also stick two sides of a wire into a potato and the other two sides into Cher to resurrect her, and they would redo what's that movie? Cabaret.
Burlesque.
Wagon Wheel Watusi.
It wasn't a bad movie. It was like a PG Showgirls.
No, it wasn't a bad movie. I want a sequel.
Oh, okay.
I want a sequel.
different.
Oh, and we could.
Straight to DVD.
And no, I'm gonna leave Britney alone.
It'll be Britney and Madonna, not
No.
Cher and Christina.
I'll leave Britney alone. I hope Britney gets let out of her contracts recently, like exclusively everything.
So,
Let her out of her shackles.
do you have someone you want me to go?
I was gonna say Aretha.
Oh.
Oh, okay. What would she be revived for though? She can only come back like one night only or one project.
Oh, I like that.
As long as it's anything but that peanut butter shrimp she made, that's all I'm saying.
Ew, what the fuck is that?
Peanut butter shrimp.
She made peanut butter shrimp.
For who?
That sounds delicious.
Ew. Yo, you like raisins and carrots or whatever the fuck that was.
Somebody tagged me in. Someone who listens to the show made a raisin and salad and tagged me in it. And they had to let you know that it is not a white thing, it is a southern thing.
I don't like it.
So apparently,
You're from the South?
I mean Maryland, Baltimore's the South. They kill niggas like they in the South, so like, is that not?
Do you remember the old Ren and Stimpy
Oh no, I'm
cartoons?
sorry. They also do that in the North.
Yes.
Eric Garner.
Remember there was the horse or the donkey, and they would ask him to try things. He's like, "No, sir,
I don't like it."
I want that. I want that soundbite. That's be everything. No, sir, I don't like it. All the fucking time. Wait. So what were we? White people peanut butter shrimp. What happened?
What?
Aretha Franklin. That's what he was talking about. Yeah, it's so good. I miss that. As for me, dead or alive, I would bring back Black Michael Jackson.
Oh, he's talking early in his career.
Yeah, before the kids. His or the ones in Neverland. and just try and like veer him in the right direction, so that he can continue releasing music, better music.
He might still release music. You never know.
You know.
Shit.
Posthumous.
Then
Ooh,
we-
what about Prince?
What about Prince?
You don't want to bring Prince back?
No, she good.
I mean, like, we could bring Prince back, but like he can only come back for one project.
But like her new stuff wasn't all that great. So like I feel like Michael Jackson still had potential.
Oh.
Well, Ari, can we find you anywhere this week?
You can find me at the regular
Schmagala.
On regular gigs.
Friday at Gym Sports Bar for karaoke. Saturday this week for a riot at Stonewall. It's every second Saturday. Sunday I will be debuting at Crazy Boozy Brunch at Lucky Chang's Sunday location, the Secret Room on 8th Avenue, I believe. There's a 12 o'clock showing and a 3 o'clock showing. You can go to luckychangs.com to RSVP. And then this Tuesday, I will be at Guapo's Mexican Restaurant in Yonkers with Andrew Electra and JD Pines eating your food. So I walk around and eat people's food. If you have chicken wings, why you?
Sorry, I didn't
You
mean
want to see?
Why don't you let me live my fantasy?
I want to see Arky just come by and snatch
I
your
literally
fried
like, if
plate.
you got chicken wings, goodbye. That's mine.
just no, throw bacon at her face.
They don't have bacon in the Mexican restaurant.
Ah,
I can have your bacon at brunch though.
throw chorizo at her face. There we go.
Chorizo.
Oh, It's really spicy.
Just hit her in the face with it. Okay, if you
It's-
guys have any questions, shoot us an email and maybe we'll read them on the air at theofficialshadeparade@gmail.com. If you would like to follow us on Instagram and Twitter, that's at Shade Parade Pod. Don't forget that we have a Facebook group. Just search The Official Shade Parade. And for merch, performance schedules, and all of our episodes, check out shadeparadepod.com. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe on iTunes. And if you can, share it with a friend because the more you know, right? And we're getting out of here.
Yeah.
I've had to.
Whatever she just said, nah, because I wasn't allowed to say any of it. You gotta pee. I see the dance. How do we play this out?